We've got a massive WNBA slate on deck for Wednesday, so let's get right into breaking down the card with 3 best bets. Let's roll. What's up, sports fans? My name is Chris. Thank you so much for watching today's episode of The Bounce. We are a daily WNBA betting show committed to bring you winners on a daily basis. Today's Wednesday, July 10th, and in today's video, there are 5 WNBA games on the card, and we are coming out firing with 3 selections I believe have the best opportunity to turn us a profit here on a Wednesday afternoon. Now, before we get into the plays, though, if you haven't already smashed the like button, please go ahead and do so now. If you guys are new around here, please hit the subscribe button. We are pumping out some great content on a daily basis. I do not want you to miss out on anything going forward. Now, without further ado, here's today's 3 selections. The first play we are rolling with is the Connecticut Sun on the money line, plus 110 over the New York Liberty. Look, we backed the Connecticut Sun 2 games ago at home against another really good Eastern Conference team, the Minnesota Lynx. And we're going back to the well here, once again, against a good Eastern Conference team in the New York Liberty. The Sun have won 3 games on the trot and have just 2 losses through 11 games at home. And they boast a better defensive rating than the New York Liberty. And if you've been following along all season long, you know how I feel about this suspect New York Liberty defense. The Sun are getting contributions from up and down the lineup. All starting 5 players are averaging in double-digit points, and I don't believe the New York Liberty are well equipped to handle teams with multiple scorers. We saw how poor they were versus Minnesota Lynx in a few games this season, and that's a team with plenty of scores, so we think the same is going to hold true in this contest. As for the New York Liberty, they're coming off a loss against the Indiana Fever on the road. They were 10.5 point favorites in that contest, but the Fever put up 83 points and held the Liberty to under 80 points. With the Connecticut Sun's second best defensive rating in the WNBA, we believe they'll have no trouble slowing down this New York Liberty attack and getting another home win to add to the resume. Give me the Connecticut Sun here on the money line, plus 110. The second play we are rolling with is the Indiana Fever, minus 5.5 points over the Washington Mystics. The odds are minus 110. Look, after a tough start to the season for the Indiana Fever, they're starting to play some good basketball. They're starting to figure things out on both ends of the court. They sit 3rd in the Eastern Conference, albeit 4 games below 500 at 9-13. But we do like them in this spot here against a lowly Washington Mystics side. The Indiana Fever are coming off a good win against the New York Liberty at home, which is a game that I believe they can use as another stepping stone to get their game to where they need it to go. A second straight home game against the Washington Mystics here should provide the Fever with another opportunity to get a win, something I think they do going away. The Mystics, they're playing their 4th road game on a 4-game road trip. They were taken to the woodshed by the Aces 2 games ago. They got beat up by the Minnesota Lynx pretty good last game. They're just going to want to get home in this contest. This is an early start. I am dealing with plenty of injury issues to some key pieces. I don't think the Washington Mystics are going to be able to keep up with an Indiana Fever side that's playing some good basketball. Lay the 5.5 points here with the Indiana Fever, minus 110. The third and final play we have for you guys is the Seattle Storm, plus 4.5 points over the Las Vegas Aces. The odds are minus 110. Look, just like the Liberty versus Sun, the Aces versus Storm, from a neutral perspective, is going to be a high-quality, entertaining basketball game. So why not add some more entertainment by taking the Seattle Storm here at home, plus the 4.5 points. These 2 teams, for what it's worth, in my opinion, are essentially equal this year. The Las Vegas Aces have not played up to their standards at times this year, and it's been their defense that's let them down time and time again. And going up against the Seattle Storm team that's better defensively in terms of defensive rating and on par with the Las Vegas Aces in terms of offensive statistics, I do believe this spot sets up well nicely for the Seattle Storm. The Storm entered this game versus the Aces playing their 7th straight home game, where they are 5-1 so far to date on a 9-game homestand. The Las Vegas Aces, yes, sure, they blew out the Dallas Wings and put up 105 points, but the Dallas Wings are not a very good team. The Seattle Storm has a good defense, they have plenty of scoring options, and I do not believe Las Vegas on the road is in a good spot to get this cover. Take the home underdog here, take the Seattle Storm plus 4.5 points, minus 110. That wraps up episode 37 of The Bounce. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to help support the videos, please smash the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, or leave a comment in the comment section if you guys are tailing or fading any of tonight's best bets. As always, good luck.